Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we need to talk about Timothée Chalamet, because what he's doing right now is honestly some next level. For DChess stuff, when it comes to promoting a movie, the film is called Marty Supreme. It's from A24, and it's already getting massive buzz as a potential best film of the year. Timothée himself has called it the best thing I've been in, so the stakes are high, right? But instead of just doing the usual late-night shows and magazine covers, Chalamet has been treating this entire promotional tour like a meticulously crafted artistic era, almost like what Taylor Swift or Beyonce does for a new album. Every appearance, every outfit, every interview feels part of a bigger, cohesive aesthetic. It's been fascinating to watch, and people have been praising him for redefining how actors can connect with their audience and build hype. He's been treating the rollout itself as a piece of performance art. And just when you think you've figured out his game, he completely flips the script. This morning, he dropped a new skit on his social media that brilliantly makes fun of, well, himself. It's an 18-minute video stage as a marketing Zoom call with a bunch of A24 employees. The premise: Timothée is there to pitch his brilliant and innovative ideas for promoting Marty Supreme. What follows is a masterclass in dry, deadpan humor. Timothée, with a completely straight face, starts throwing out the most absurd and narcissistic ideas you can imagine. He suggests things like painting the Statue of Liberty Marty Supreme orange, or his plan for his co-star Tyler, the creator's festival performance, which involves flying an orange blimp overhead and dropping thousands of ping-pong balls on the crowd. It is a perfect satire of both cringeworthy corporate meetings and the cliché of the self-important movie star. The genius of it is how straight he plays it. At one point, he talks about a concept he's been developing with his visual artist for 6 months. He then holds up a drawing that looks like a 6-year-old doodled it in 6 minutes. The reactions from the other people on the call are just as funny. It's unclear if they're real. A24 executives or actors, but they are hilarious. They sit there, stone-faced, trying their best to indulge these ridiculous ideas without breaking character. They just offer these clipped, corporate-speak responses, trying to gently steer him away from utter madness. There's a moment around the 2-minute mark that you have to see. Timothée is trying to explain his vision and keeps punctuating his sentences by yelling the word schwab to add emphasis. Just schwab. And you can see everyone on the call physically straining to keep a straight face and not react to how utterly bizarre it is. It's painfully funny and so well observed. So, let's break this down. First, Timothée Chalamet reinvents the movie promotional tour, turning it into this high-concept art project. Everyone praises him for being a genius. And what does he do next? He releases a video that mercilessly mocks the very idea of him being a genius with brilliant ideas. It's a meta-commentary on his own hype, a self-aware parody of his own success. He's basically saying, yeah, I see all the articles you're writing about how clever I am, and I think it's kind of ridiculous too. This is so smart because it preempts any potential backlash about him taking himself too seriously. Just when you might start to think, okay, this guy is getting a little too into his own mythology, he beats you to the punch and makes a joke about it himself. It shows an incredible level of self-awareness and a great sense of humor, which only makes him more likable and the entire Marty Supreme campaign more interesting. He's not just in on the joke, he's writing the jokes. This approach feels incredibly fresh in an industry where promotional tours can often feel stale and repetitive. He's actively creating new content that is entertaining in its own right. This skit isn't just an ad for the movie, it's a piece of comedy that stands on its own. He's not just asking for our attention, he's earning it by giving us something of value, a genuinely funny sketch. It draws you into the world of the movie and his persona without feeling like a hard sell. It's also a brilliant move for A24 as a brand. They've always positioned themselves as a cool studio, the one that's more in touch with artists and online culture. By participating in a skit like this, they reinforce that image. They're not some stuffy, faceless corporation. They're a creative partner who is willing to get in on the joke and support their star's unconventional vision. It makes the whole project feel more authentic and artist-driven. This entire Marty Supreme era is becoming a case study in modern promotion. Chalamet is blending performance, social media, and traditional marketing into something totally new. He's not just an actor in a movie. He's the creative director of its entire cultural moment. He is playing with the audience's perception of him as a celebrity and using that as part of the art itself. With the movie's release still a little over a month away, it's exciting to think about what he might do next. He's already remixed the rollout, and now he's satirizing his own remix. He's building layers upon layers of meat narrative, and it's keeping everyone guessing and, more importantly, keeping everyone talking. This isn't just about selling tickets. It's about creating a cultural event. I highly recommend you go watch the full 18-minute video. We'll link it down below. It is genuinely one of the funniest things I've seen from an actor's promotional tour in a long time. It is a perfect example of how to use celebrity and social media in a way that is smart, funny, and effective. What do you guys think of this strategy? Is this the future of movie promotion? Or is it all just a bit too much? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about Timothée Chalamet technique. Thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We'll see you in the next one.